Which of the Office castmates were siblings-in-law and which are neighbors? Who met their life partners on the set? And why are fans so disappointed with Jenna Fischer's love life? Welcome to OSSA. I'm Clive, and let's begin. Stay tuned to discover how you can significantly expand your range of Netflix movies and show selection thanks to our sponsor, CyberGhost VPN. Paul Lieberstein as Toby Flenderson. Known as the awkward and quiet human resources guy from The Office, Paul Lieberstein never planned on going into acting. He was one of the 4 show's writers who ended up reading lines in front of the camera at the request of showrunner Greg Daniels. In addition to writing and acting, Lieberstein was the executive producer, director, and seasons 5 to 8 showrunner of The Office. Paul rejoined his sitcom castmates in other series he wrote, directed, and produced like The Mindy Project, Ghosted, The Newsroom, and Space Force. But his connection to the Office family goes far beyond the screen. Lieberstein's sister Suzanne is married to producer Greg Daniels, and his brother Warren was married to Angela KINSEY, aka Angela Martin from Dunder Mifflin, for 10 years. As for Paul's private life, he has been happily married to his second wife, Janine Serafin Poreba, since 2008. And the most attentive fans of the sitcom might recall Janine from season 4's episode Dunder Mifflin Infinity, where she played Toby's new girlfriend, Amy. In April 2020, Lieberstein announced that he's working on a new workplace sitcom where employees are isolated at home due to the pandemic. Would you like to watch the Quarantine Office? Kate Flannery as Meredith Palmer. A comedienne by nature, Kate Flannery had a lot of fun playing the wildly inappropriate Meredith. Moreover, as Kate revealed in an interview, her favorite scene was the infamous Casual Friday. Flannery's other TV appearances include shows like American Housewife, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Young Sheldon. She also voiced Barb Miller from Steven Universe and CARELL in OKKO Let's Play Heroes. Kate is good friends with Jane Lynch, and they've toured America together with the cabaret-style comedy show See Jane Sing since 2013. Yes, Flannery is a singer with a conservatory background who used to be a guest musician in an alternative rock band, Monopuff. As for Kate's other talents, she fine-tuned her dancing skills in season 28 of Dancing with the Stars. Apart from finding her second family on The Office, Flannery was lucky enough to meet her love behind the scenes. Kate has been dating NBC photographer Chris Haston since 2006. The couple even shared a dance during Dwight and Angela's wedding finale. As the 56-year-old actress commented, "I'm a late bloomer in love, in career, in everything. I say later is better because you're more calm, wiser. You get to enjoy it all with more gratitude. We wish the couple all the best." Did you know that around 50% of all streaming content, including Netflix, is blocked in different countries? And everyone in the world can have access to that content for just $2.75 per month. If you live in the US, then Family Guy, Hayao Miyazaki movies, Doctor Who, Prison Break, and many, many other TV series and movies will be available to you on any geo-restricted websites. BBC, ITV, Channel 4, Film 4. This is just one advantage you can get if you use CyberGhost VPN. Also, CyberGhost VPN ensures anonymous web browsing, guarantees safe online payments, gives you access to 6,500 plus servers in 90 plus countries, and is available on every operating system we know. It's super easy to use, and it won't slow down watching your favorite movies and series on any streaming platform. It already has over 36 million users all over the world. And by the way, it's the cheapest VPN we know. Also, it's totally risk-free. If you don't like it, you can get your money back in 45 days. Check the link in the description and get a special price of $2.75 per month for 18 months for CyberGhost VPN. Creed Bratton as Creed Bratton. Born William Charles Schneider, the traveling musician picked himself a new name on his global excursion. In addition to sharing a name, both the real and fictional Creed shared an important biographical fact. Both Brattons were members of the 1960s folk rock band, The Grassroots. In the season 3 episode, A Benihana Christmas, Creed sang Spinnin' and Reelin' in karaoke, and that is in fact his own song. As Bratton shared in an interview, the Office experience jump-started his musical career again, bringing him an audience he wouldn't have reached otherwise. The 77-year-old musician recently dropped his 8th solo album, and he doesn't plan on slowing down. In the acting field, Creed's most recent TV appearances include the series Into the Dark and Upload. Although Bratton keeps his love life undercover, he is allegedly single. However, the actor and musician has tied the knot twice. His marriage has only lasted for 7 years each, but Bratton has a daughter, Annie, and granddaughter, Isabella. Creed resides in LA and is a neighbor and friend of his castmate, Angela KINSEY. He's even sweet enough to give Angela's family little yard concerts. Angela KINSEY as Angela Martin. KINSEY initially auditioned for the role of Pam, but she made a perfect feisty accountant at Dunder Mifflin. Among her other 20-something TV credits are such shows as New Girl and The Hot Wives. And recently, she appeared on the series Black AF, Never Have I Ever, and Princess Bride. As we've already mentioned, Angela was married to Warren Lieberstein, producer and writer on The Office, and brother of Paul Lieberstein. The couple divorced in 2010, but they remain friends and share a daughter, Isabel, who is now 12 years old. And this November, KINSEY will celebrate her 4th wedding anniversary to actor and baker Joshua Snyder. Together, they also raised Joshua's 2 sons from a previous relationship. The couple has a YouTube channel and website called Baking with Josh and Ange. Still, the most precious gift from her experience in The Office is her friendship with Jenna Fischer, aka Pam Beesly. The two are still inseparable, and Jenna is godmother to Angela's daughter. Since the friends love chatting and cherish their days on The Office, they decided to combine it into a weekly podcast, Office Ladies, which premiered in October 2019. Rainn Wilson as Dwight Schrute. Did you know that the actor behind the hilarious nerdy Dwight is a social, environmental, and spiritual activist who plays the bassoon? Well, now you do. Rainn Wilson adores his sitcom co-stars, but he gets annoyed with all the bears and beats comments on his social media posts. This fall, Wilson will be back on our screens in a highly anticipated sci-fi series, Utopia, on Amazon Prime Video. As a member of the Baha'i faith, Rainn believes in the worth of all religions and the unity of all people. These ideas led him to create a popular media platform, Soul Pancake, to share stories of the universal human experience. Some of The Office castmates have joined Wilson on his daily interview series, Hey Human, on @SoulPancake Instagram. And Rainn's most recent project is called An Idiot's Guide to Climate Change. It's a 6-part YouTube docuseries where Wilson's guests are scientists and climate activists, including Greta Thunberg. The actor is happily married to writer Holiday Reinhorn. The couple met at an acting class in college, and this July marked their 25th wedding anniversary. Rainn and Holiday raised their 16-year-old son, Walter, and love their pets. Their family includes 3 pit bulls, 2 Vietnamese pigs, and a zonkey. Sorry, Rainn, but it looks like you're one step away from a farm. Mindy Kaling as Kelly Kapoor. Another writer-turned-actor on The Office, Mindy Kaling received a major career boost and formed precious bonds while working on the sitcom. Kaling left The Office in 2011 to create her own prominent TV series, The Mindy Project. But she did not leave alone. Her pal BJ Novak, aka Ryan Howard, joined Kaling to produce her new show. Other castmates who appeared on The Mindy Project were Ed Helms and Ellie Kemper. Mindy's most recent hit is Netflix's coming-of-age comedy, Never Have I Ever. Currently, Kaling is working on a cross-cultural wedding comedy with Priyanka Chopra, and both stars are very excited about their collaboration. Still, the hottest topic about Kaling's life is her confusing connection with BJ Novak. The two have been in an on-again, off-again relationship since 2005, sometimes mirroring what we saw between their characters in The Office. As Novak commented, "No one, including us, ever really knew. Is this dating? Is this not dating? All you know for sure is that you'd always find one of us next to each other, even if we weren't getting along." In December 2017, Kaling gave birth to a daughter, Catherine, and while she did not reveal the identity of the baby's father, her godfather is, yes, BJ Novak. Steve Carell as Michael Scott. With the role of Michael Scott, Carell became the image of America's favorite boss. Reportedly, Steve did not plan to leave the series in 2011, but NBC did not contact him to renew his contract, and the show's fans are still angry with the network for that loss. All of his film roles and accolades deserve a whole separate video. But if you think Carell is only good in the comedy genre, just watch his impeccable performance as Timothée Chalamet's father in Beautiful Boy and as a wrestling enthusiast in Foxcatcher. Another significant long-term role of Carell's is lending his voice to the animation villain Gru from the Despicable Me franchise. In 2019, Steve returned to television, joining Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston in The Morning Show. And his most recent TV project is Netflix's comedy series Space Force, which Carell also co-created and produced. Steve has been married to actress Nancy Carell for almost 25 years. The couple met in an improvisation class in Chicago where Nancy was one of Steve's students. Together, they raised their 19-year-old daughter Elizabeth and 16-year-old son John. Nancy joined her husband in The Office as his realtor and in The 40-Year-Old Virgin as a sex therapist. Aren't they adorable? Jenna Fischer as Pam Beesly. Before her defining role, Fischer had a few years of real receptionist experience in LA offices. As Pam, she found her gym at Dunder Mifflin, but Jenna had other off-screen gyms. Both her father and her ex-husband are Jims. As she recently shared, The Office fans still cannot believe that she and John Krasinski aren't a couple in real life. I don't know how to explain it because it's a little bit like telling kids there's no Santa, the actress added. Anyway, after The Office, Jenna starred in the comedy series You, Me, and the Apocalypse, as well as splitting up together. She shared the film screen with Owen Wilson in You Are Here and starred in Brad Status alongside Ben Stiller. Fisher was married to writer and director James Gunn. Although the couple got divorced after 8 years of marriage, they remain good friends. And 2 years later, in 2010, Jenna exchanged vows with writer Lee Kirk. Ironically, her on-screen husband John Krasinski got married just a week later. Fisher and Kirk raised 2 kids together, 8-year-old son Weston and 6-year-old daughter Harper. Jenna is a crazy cat lady who works with LA organizations Kitten Rescue and Rescue Rover, and she regularly fosters cats. John Krasinski as Jim Halpert. Krasinski starred in all 188 episodes of The Office and is pretty sure that at the end of his career, he'll still be known as Jim. He met his first creative family on the set, he shared his first ever screen kiss with Jenna Fischer, and he even stole the Dunder Mifflin sign from the set after the show's finale was filmed. After The Office, John made a name for himself as a diverse actor and filmmaker. Amongst his numerous movies is one very special project, A Quiet Place, which he wrote, produced, directed, and starred in, alongside his wife, Emily Blunt. And while we're waiting for the sequel, which has been delayed due to the pandemic, we can enjoy another collaboration from the spouses. Krasinski and Blunt voiced a couple in the indie animation Animal Crackers, which just landed on Netflix. In 2018, John returned to TV as a lead in the action thriller series Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, which he also produced. In March 2020, he launched his online web series Some Good News to lift up people's spirits during the COVID-19 pandemic. And while Krasinski was never more than good friends with Jenna Fischer, he had a one-year relationship with his other Office co-star, Rashida Jones. John has now been happily married for over 10 years to British actress Emily Blunt, and they make one of the sweetest Hollywood couples. John and Emily are raising 2 daughters together, 6-year-old Hazel and 4-year-old Violet. Guys, don't forget to check out the special offer from CyberGhost. Click on the link in the description to get a 79% discount for the app that will protect your data while browsing online and will give you full access to all streaming content. Just $2.75 a month. Who is your favorite character on The Office? Tell us in the comments and subscribe to our channel. And please, stay safe and stay awesome.